Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Wigging Out with Bobby Z here on a Wiggy Weevy Wednesday, and today is going to be a product review. I haven't done one of these in a very long time. I think since Wigs by CC sent me some things. I think that was the last time that I did a review. So today I got sent this beautiful, beautiful brush set right here by Lamora Brushes. I got sent this like 2 months ago, and I was a terrible person. And I wasn't in drag a lot, and when I was, like, it didn't work out for me to actually use them or anything. And then Josh kept saying, let me use them, and I'll review them. And I'm like, well, they sent them to me, not to you. So, but I finally did get a chance to use these, and I'm finally now sitting down to actually have a time to talk about it, considering I used them on my pageant, and you guys know my pageant was like 2 weeks ago because I have beard. So I'm so sorry to everybody at Lamora for the delay in my review, but I love these brushes so much. So let's get into it. It's 10 brushes plus a case, so it's technically 11 pieces, and it comes in this great cylinder like this, which is, it feels like leather, but I doubt it's real leather. It says Lamora Brushes on it, and it has 2 snaps, and it comes open like that. So as you notice, half of them have makeup on them and half of them don't. I didn't get a chance to use all 10. I used 5. So the ones that have the plastic still on them are the ones that I have not tried yet, and the ones that have makeup on them are the ones that I did try, just so that I could make sure that I was going to talk about the right ones. So I didn't wash them after I used them, but I will wash them today so they're all clean and beautiful for the next time. Basically what the Lamora brushes are they're very similar, from what I can tell from feeling and looking at them, they're very similar to the design of the Sigma brushes. So they're basically a kabuki, and these are amazing, amazing, amazing brushes for blending. As you guys know, I'm not so great with the blending and stuff yet. I've only been doing drag about a year and a couple months. So when I do my, my contour and my highlight and everything, it can get kind of harsh. And I can get kind of a line right on my cheekbone on the top and the bottom. I'm all about having a line on the bottom. Who doesn't love a cut cheek? But the top is kind of another story. So when I went to the pageant, I was like, I have to bring these brushes with me. I have to, because I have to use them, and I have to do a review like 3 days ago. So I brought them, and I started with this one, which is the round kabuki, the T02. I'm going to hold it up like that so you guys can see the bristles. Very soft. And I used this to kind of blend out my contour after I had put like my powder on. That's the round kabuki. The T02 is that one. It's the angled kabuki, the T03, which is kind of the same thing, but it's on an angle, and again, very, very soft. You guys can see there's some blush on there. I think I actually did use this one to apply just a little bit of a light blush just right up here, and then buffed it in. And they're very, very soft. They're very high quality. They feel very sturdy. I didn't notice any shedding at all when I was using them, which sometimes, you get new makeup brushes and they're already shedding the first time you use them, and you're like, what the hell? I hate this. The Precision Flat Angled SO4 is this one. And I know I used this one for my highlight stuff by The Balm, because I just kind of like poop, 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 swirl, swirl, poop, 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 swirl, swirl, nose, dot, lip. This was really good for that one. It is flat, but you can see it does have a tiny, tiny bit of an angle. It's nothing extreme, but it's not completely level and flat. Then there's the Precision Round SO2 brush, which is this little bugger right here, which is basically like a soft blendy brush. This brush was amazing for my eyes. I used this on my crease to just kind of blend out my crease into my highlight up here. And oh my god, I was so blended. Like, I'm gonna show you guys pictures of like before and afters and stuff like that. I was so blended. Like, I'd never seen my face done by me and had it been that blended. And I was like, what? This is amazing. I thought, I just love these brushes. They're really great. So that's Precision Round. And then the last one I used was the Precision Flat SO1, which is this guy right here. And looks like there's some black on this one. So I'm thinking what I did was I packed in my crease color back down here where my eye meets, and then I used the other one to swirl it in. Sorry, I don't exactly remember what I used each of these brushes for. This was like 2 weeks ago. So those are those. So now I'm going to go into the brushes that I did not use yet, but I'm very excited to use. I have the flat angled Kabuki TO4, which is this bugger here. Where is it? There we go. I'm trying to get that angle right so you guys can see it. Very excited about this one. Oh, it's so soft. I mean, these brushes are so soft. Like, they're beyond any kind of brush that I've had before. Even like, I have some, Royal & Langnickel brushes. Those are pretty good. But these are just, they're so, I don't know, they're just softer than any other brush I've ever felt. And it's just, it feels like satin on your skin. It's so, they're so beautiful. Is the flat Kabuki TO1, which is this guy, which is basically the same thing as this one, but flat versus, angled. I have the tapered Kabuki, the TO5, which is this round one right here. That looks fun, right? So soft, so soft. The precision angled SO3, which is this guy. This is a smaller eye brush. This would be really good for packing stuff into your crease as well because it is angled, and then you can turn it the other way and sweep it across. Last but not least is the precision tapered SO5, which is this guy, which I believe just kind of looks like the same thing as the precision round SO2 brush, but it's pointy. So it's almost, it's a mini version of this guy. As you can see, they're the same kind of shape right there. And the thing I like about them is because if you guys have watched my makeup tutorials in the past, you guys know that I, a lot of times, will set up my brushes, and I like to keep them separate. I like to keep my wet brushes, such as, foundations and oils and stuff that's, and lip stuff that's not dry, that's, greasy. And I like to keep that separate from my dry powder brushes, so when I'm going through and reapplying or putting stuff back on later, I'm not going to grab the wrong brush, or I'm not going to run the risk of getting lipstick or foundation on a blush brush, you know what I mean? And I like that because this separates into two halves. So when you're using them, you can keep the clean ones in one and put the dirty ones in the other one. Or, if you have all of your brushes set up all over the counter, you can use one for powder and one for wet like I do. So now I have to tell you guys about this set and everything. So this set I got from Lamora themselves. They sell on Amazon. They do have a website, which is lamorabeauty.com, but they pretty much exclusively sell on Amazon, I believe. So let me tell you some quick things about what they say on their site about the brushes. The brush contains 10 professional brushes for face and eyes. They're created from top-grade materials and assembled by hand for superior quality. The shape, density, and height of each brush was designed to complement the different areas and shapes of the face. With this set, you have all the brushes needed for applications of powder, liquid, cream, blush, or mineral makeup. It's been used by professional makeup artists for years, and now you can add it to your list of makeup tools. Ergonomically designed brush handles provide a comfortable fit and easy handling. The Lamora brush set has everything you need to achieve a perfect and flawless face. The brushes are dense, plush, and silky, soft touch to your face. Precision control for detail application to build up the coverage from a light to a dense level. They have a 5-star rating. Right now they have 54 customer reviews on Amazon. Although actually right now it's saying that they are out of stock. I got this item. I got it on May 9th. Oh my god. And it's June 25th. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. This company, as it says right now, the brushes are currently out of stock. So I don't know if that means that they're moving somewhere else, or if they're moving to their own website instead of Amazon. I don't know. But as a whole, I am very, very impressed with these brushes. I love them. Very soft. The fiber is very, very dense. So they kind of like, they're just so puffy and springy, and they just feel like so good on, they feel amazing on your skin. They feel so soft. They blended my face for the gods. Like, I was so impressed with the amount of blending that I was able to achieve with these brushes versus a traditional brush. If I remember correctly, I think that it was like $60 or $70 on Amazon. Now that it's unavailable, I can't check the price, and I apologize for that, you guys, so please don't ask me how much it is, because I don't know. If you guys have been watching my tutorials and seeing my pictures and stuff, you know that sometimes I run into a little bit of a problem when it comes to blending and contouring my face so that it kind of blends together. I'm going to put up some pictures right here of not necessarily like a bad face that I did, but, you know, a face that I did where my cheek contour has, you know, gone a little bit outside the bounds of where it needs to go. Where it's very just bulky on the top. It's not very blended or anything. And then here are the pictures from when I used these makeup brushes at my pageant. You can see, yes, I do have a very, very strong cut cheek, but you have to remember I was on stage. We were actually on a real stage in a real theater with, you know, an audience and a balcony and everything. So you have to remember that I was on a real stage. So there was a lot of light, so I put on a lot of makeup. But if you guys look, you guys can see how blended out my eye makeup is. All my contour and my highlight is pretty much seamlessly blended together. And that is all thanks to these brushes. I love them. They're now officially in my kit. I can't wait to use them some more, and Josh really wants to try them out and play with them and everything. So thank you everybody at Lamora Beauty for sending me these beautiful brushes. I love them. I adore them. I love you guys. Mwah. Thank you so much. If you guys liked this type of video and you want to see me do more product reviews and stuff like that, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check out all my fun social media stuff down in the box. On all social media except for Facebook, I'm WiggingOutBZ. On Facebook, I am Bobby Pins, just like my website, bobbypins.com. I also have a secondary Instagram account for my business, which is bobbypins.com on Instagram, written out. Also doing a special right now on my website now through the end of the month, through June 30th. If you use the promo code HappyPrideFS, FS stands for free shipping, by the way. If you use the code HappyPrideFS at checkout, if you live in the United States, you will get free shipping on your entire order. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys soon for another video. Thanks.